Good morning, and this now is the jam on the face trap of the Queen's Indian defence, which revealed itself in a game between Dutch Grandmaster Paul van der Sterren and Hungarian Grandmaster Ivan Farago in the Bulgarian Black Sea resort of Albena in 1983. After d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, black goes for the Queen's Indian with b6. Now white can try a3, and this is the Petrosian line, named after the former world champion, and it was particularly favoured by another world champion, Garry Kasparov. Hitting b4, it wants the white knight to be able to jump to c3 without that annoying pin, bishop b4. Well, black can play bishop b7, but also extremely playable here is the technically sound bishop a6. And you can see that a poison mushroom has suddenly appeared on that critical d5 square, because if white gets that d5 thrust in, he will find many offensive lines open up to him. So black wants to prevent that. White now can guard the pawn on c4 with e3, releasing the bishop on f1, but then black can get d5 in first and open up that diagonal from a6 to f1. So white might be inclined here to guard c4 with queen c2. Now black, preferring the white queen on c2 rather than d1, can drop the bishop back to b7 without a loss of tempo. And the game might continue. Knight c3, c5, e4, takes. I see that some formidable players, Anand, Adams, Ivanchuk and Karpov, have all played this as black. After d6, we have some natural developing moves. Bishop e2, bishop e7, castles and castles. White now deploys his rook on the aggressive d1 square, and the pawn on d6 looks particularly vulnerable. But here, black can cleverly invite the jam on the face trap. After knight b d7, white can opt for the aggressive knight d b5. And the d6 pawn is hit again. Queen b8 guards it, and here white makes the fatal mistake. Bishop to f4. Even though that d6 pawn is attacked 3 times, black has close to a winning advantage after e5, because the pawn on e5 not only hits the bishop on f4, but it takes the flight square away from the knight on b5. If white plays bishop g5, a6 is close to winning now for black. White at best can mess it up a little bit with moves such as bishop g4, and black here has to be careful not to be too hasty in trying to bring the game to a close, because after a takes b5, white can do okay after bishop takes d7, knight takes d7, bishop takes e7, and perhaps here white is close to winning. So after the move bishop g4, black wins with h6, because now if the bishop withdraws to h4, black can comfortably pick up the knight on b5, because after bishop takes on d7, g5, the intermezzo, leaves both white's bishops hanging, and black is picking up a lot of material and is winning. So this has been the jam on the face trap of the Queen's Indian. Hope you found it useful. Have a great day. Bye-bye.